their lives, their fortunes, and their sacred honor to our new nation. So do we pledge our devotion and our loyalty.
To the flag of the United States of America.
An honor, symbol of the nation's unity, its hope, achievements, glory, and high resolve. Red for courage, white for purity, and blue for vigilance. Perseverance and justice.
And to the republic for which it stands.
Where sovereign power resides in the body created by representative of and responsible for this nation's citizens.
One nation under God.
From the Atlantic to the Pacific, from the northern border to the southern, from the top to the highest mountains across the wide prairies, from the greatest cities to the tiniest villages. We are united as one under the one to whom we turn for guidance, whose blessings we ask, and who watches over us as individual citizens and collectively as a nation. For in His Spirit, America was founded.
Indivisible.
The citizens of this great country come from different racial backgrounds, have different traditions, and worship in many different ways. Because the people of America are so varied, so diverse, and so rich in heritage, the whole of this nation is far greater than the sum of its parts. And we stand together to face the world.
With liberty and justice for all.
We have both the right of freedom and the right of responsibility to respect and protect the freedoms of others. From revolutionary times to the present day, American citizens have defended the flag with their blood and with their lives. Our flag is a symbol of the people, all of us, the people of the United States of America.
Please be seated.
Would the box girls please come up for advancement and rescue?
Since the last court of honor, Charles. Since the last court of honor, Charles Souther has completed the requirement for the rank of tenderfoot. I now call Charles and his parents to come forward. Over this past year, since you have first joined this troop, you have said the words of the Scout Oath and Law many times. You have learned various skills which will serve as a basis as you travel on your trail to Eagle. You have learned some basic first aid skills and how to tie knots. You have improved your physical fitness. These skills are only the beginning. As you advance into other ranks, you will learn more knots, more first aid skills, and how to use a compass, how to cook. These activities you will participate in will be becoming more challenging. We now present to you your patch and rank advancement card, which documents this achievement. Keep this card and all other cards you receive in scouting in a safe place. As you advance in scouting, these can become invaluable in documenting your achievements when you submit your Eagle application, or if you should move to a new location. Congratulations, Charles. Please be seated.
This shows that these guys are not equipped to take on a scouting leadership experience. slogan, "Do a good turn later." You'll remember to look for good deeds, opportunities, and make sure to say to others what is done for others and not what is done for yourself. These scouts have accepted the great responsibility of the scout oath and learning how to be scout oath and scout law for everyday life. The leaders look forward to carrying this life with encouraging you to continue to explore the great blessing in scouting. Our project will award you the second-class badge. Congratulations.
Will Alex and his parents please come forward? Note that the scout badge and the second class badge from basic shape of the first class badge. The shape of this badge means that the scout can point the right way in life as truly as he does in the field. He is prepared as it states on the scroll, and because his duty must have demonstrated through the attendant corners of the scroll. Not at the bottom reminds the scout to do a good turn daily. The 3 points of the represents 3 parts of the scout oath: duty to God, duty to country, and duty to separation. Now that the badge comes honored with other symbols of the scout's chosen life, to be first class scout, there are 2 stars symbolizing the truth and knowledge. The scout has lived the scouting spirit and understands the benefit of power and truth along with the strength of skill and wisdom. The eagle and shield stand for the freedom, eagle's ear is readiness to defend that freedom. The first class scout is now prepared to take on the mantle of responsibility to lead his fellow scouts in the right direction. As he prepares for his next rank, he will further explore his responsibility as a citizen in earning Eagle or merit badges. He will also choose to explore other interests of his own. He will take on ownership positions, demonstrating leadership skills at the department for base. He will continue to demonstrate his dedication to the scout oath several hours of service. While continuing his growth as a young man, we hope that he will also help all of us to enjoy the path of the scout and to show his truth of his path of serious and the great adventure learning which he has.
And Jacob Morris, please come forward with his parents. Star rank is a significant advancement milestone. Up to the first class rank, advancement was driven by learning new skills such as cooking, first aid, knocks, and other camping skills. Earning the star rank demonstrates the scout's ability to use a completely different set of skills, that of leading and serving. We're very pleased to see you receive your star badge today, not only because of the merit of badges you completed, or the fact that you hold the true leadership position, but because you demonstrated that you can set and its goals. You're ready to help other scouts. You're ready to duty and continue to hold to the scout law. By accepting this rank of Star Scout, you take on more responsibilities to contribute to its success. As a Star Scout, you're looked upon as a role model for younger scouts, and you're given more responsibility to help them grow through scouting. This shall be a difficult role for you, but it's a very important one.
When Baby Powell wrote about the Scoutmastership, he said, "Scouting is a game in which elder brothers can give their younger brothers a healthy environment and encourage them to healthy activities, such as to help them to develop systems. We hope above anything else that you understand that message. We hope that you will go from here and teach others, both in scouting and out, by personal example of the scouting principles. You are now an elder able to lead those younger scouts to great things. We are honored to present you with the Star of Merit Badge, or Star of Merit Badge. Congratulations." This concludes advancement ceremonies for tonight, but we would remiss if we did not recognize Evan Friesen under Batane's member. While he awaits for final approval from the National Council, he will begin planning his special Eagle Scout ceremony later in the summer. Got some merit badge. Jake Horse has received emergency preparedness. Xavier Blaine has received citizenship of the community, personal fitness, and camping. Knock out the personal fitness. Would box turtles please come, or not, would chunky monkeys please come up for closing? Not yet. Oh, sorry. Heather has a message, sorry.
I understand the equipment isn't working. Somebody needs to be working on it. Before I start talking about the last minute items tonight, then, a couple of dates that are important. On June 4th, which I believe is a Thursday night, next Thursday night, we need 4 hefty, muscled young men to meet with our scout leader at a personal residence to move a very large piece of furniture. The gentleman who owns this piece of furniture is going to make a sizable donation to the troop, which will help offset a negative balance that happened after the Galena outing. So we need the money to sort of make up the difference, and the way we're going to do this is by moving this piece of furniture. So if we have any big, hefty young men who would like to volunteer for that project, please see Mr. Ward before you leave tonight. That's next Thursday night at 6:30 at the individual home. On June 7th, which is a Sunday, a week from this Sunday, is our swim check day. It's a summit pool at 1 o'clock, and there is a $5 charge per person that goes to the adults and the youth that are testing to do the test. We only have that one window, and I know of at least one family who cannot make that time. If they cannot be there that Sunday, it means they're going to have to do their school check at camp. And that's going to be really hard, because you have a 7.5-hour trip up to camp. And you've got to get out of that car, unpack the trailer, and go take the swim test in the lake. It's much colder in the lake than it is in the pool. So I strongly suggest that you try to be there a week from Sunday, the 7th at 1 o'clock. The other item we have is on June 14th, we will be retiring all the flags that Ethan and his dad have valiantly been collecting for the last year. Last year we had over 800 flags. I don't think there are quite that many this year, but there's a lot. We know there's a lot, and they will be counted before they're retired. This is an occasion that is open to the public. It should come up in the Johnston News today. I have not had a chance to look at it. But hopefully the city will put it out on their bulletin that they put out every week, and we'll try to get it out to other organizations so that they know that it's going on. For that, they do need to wear a Class A uniform. Starting next week, though, they can wear their traditional t-shirts typically. As long as we for except this kind of event, the Eagle Quarter Mall, I don't think we have to wear the Class A. Okay, we're ready for summer camp, I hope. We are leaving on Sunday. Sunday the 21st of June. You need to be here at 6:30 in the morning with your personal gear. Troop gear will have been packed on the Thursday night before. So all that packing is their personal gear. No cost, except for the adults. Because we are using our troop tents instead of their tents. There is a PG effect, their tents, but we're trying to avoid. I think we've already spent enough money on hand, don't need to spend any more. They will be inspected for Class A uniform, medication, money, paperwork, and their sack lunch, which we need to send to them. And the goal is to be on the road by 7 o'clock in the morning. That's a pretty tight schedule. Hope we can make it on time. For anyone carrying medication, it must be in the original container with the number of the prescribing pharmacy and the doctor listed. Put in a Ziploc bag with the Scout's name on it, and we will make sure that it goes to the medical person. I have not asked the person I have in mind to do that yet, so I can't say who it is, but I hope I know. Only send enough for camp, and no over-the-counter drugs. That's very important. We carry over-the-counter drugs in the first aid box, but because of the bear issue, drugs are something that have to be put in the bear box. Because bears think they smell those and they will try to eat them. For now, all medications are going to be given to Ben because Ben is come again, Scoutmaster. Yes, thank you, Ben. I know you volunteered for this position. It's a long ride, and there will be a break at some point. The back, well, probably 2 breaks in back after these, and an opportunity to eat lunch somewhere on the way up. And the vehicles may need to refill gas, probably Ben, sure, as he's towing the trailer. When you get to camp, there's a lot of hurry up and wait. I know it's frustrating, but it just goes with the territory. Once you get through that on the first day, you're done doing the hurry up. Ben will be the one checking in at the office. However, the office is about 3 miles from the campsite. So they may have to reorganize a little bit so that the trailer can go on down the campsite while he's going through all the paperwork. You will be unloading the trailer when you get to the campsite. I do believe at this time the trailer will be able to stay in a fairly close vicinity to the campsite. And we are using our own tents. So with 2 scouts in a tent, 2 adults in a tent. And the adults, if you bring cots, you have to have 2 tarps in the tent too, because the cots tend to tear up the floors. We are going to see. I'm going to try and see if they can use their, what do you call them, hanging around, like the domes. Yeah, sandbag, thank you. Sorry, it's been a rough day. See if they can put 2 sandbags in the tent. But one of the biggest problems with being up in the north is even though we have mosquito netting in our tents, it would be helpful to do that. To do so. We're going to try it and see what it works. There will be a staff member there to give you some kind of orientation to the campsite, and then the dining hall. Those of you that have been to this camp before, you are considerably further away from the dining hall than you were the last time. So you'll have to spend more time walking than you did the last occasion. A lot of patience, especially that first day. Finding your way around, finding the things you need to know about, getting to the right class, the right time, riding the bus. Some of you have to ride the bus. It takes patience. We understand that, and we'll do the best as adults we can to help you. No matter what, at this camp, you must always have a buddy. You will be returned to your Scoutmaster if you do not have a buddy at any time. That is extremely important in this environment. This is a very big camp, very big area, easy to get lost. We don't want that to happen. We want you to have a good time. But no matter what, if you're going to the bathroom, take a buddy. If you're going to the training post, take a buddy. If you're going to the campsite, take a buddy. All the time. And please, shower every day. Every single day. From my understanding, the shower is all the nice day. Now, we skipped bear training a couple of weeks ago because we were cleaning up after the Galena outing. We still have to do the bear training. And for the bear situation, you have to have a shoebox with your name on it, and the contents of that shoebox will be everything you put in your toiletry bag, the toothpaste, soap, shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, all that has to go in your shoebox. Do not, under any circumstance, bring food to camp. Candy, I don't care what it is, do not bring it. Because bears may be blind, but they're certainly not without a sense of smell. They have an excellent sense of smell. And they will find their way to it if you leave, for any reason, food in your tent. That is a no-no in the biggest way. There is a bear box in every campsite, and Ben will have keys to it. If everything gets locked up every night, and your trash has to be taken down to the trash area every night because of the bears. And they're black bears, if you want to know that. I will put all this information on the web. Parents, you have to forgive me. My mother-in-law is dying, and we are going up and down to Storm Lake to be with her at the end. We expect that to happen within the next week. So that's why I was late tonight, and why I was more disorganized. I will put the mailing address for camp on the website, but if you're going to mail letters to your children at this camp, you need to start the week before. And I would say don't mail anything after Friday of the week prior to camp. It's a long way, and it's out in the state. I mean, there is no town closed. There's no going in and getting refills of anything. You need to get your mail in early, because otherwise it's not going to get to camp. And they don't forward mail. So if you want to mail, do that assuredly plenty ahead. They do not have access to a phone during camp. However, there are some scouts who are taking photography merit. They do need a phone to take photos unless they have a separate camera. Those will be turned into Ben, and he will let them out in time for class, and then he'll collect them again after class, because there is no cell phone service up there. One. Two is we don't want them wandering around in phone that they could lose, misplaced, or somebody else takes a fancy to it. No, we really don't want anything to happen to their phone, so we'll take care of them. They'll probably too end up in the bear box. So that's a safe, locked place to. We will have a banker, and the bank will open on June 18th. That's the Thursday night before camp. We suggest that they take about $25 spending money, but that's entirely up to you, the parents. You pay for everything at this point. The boys who have merit badges that have these, I have to sit down and figure out who that is, and how much it is, and then you'll get another bill. Sorry, that's how it has to be. But they don't pay when they get there, you've already paid for them. So you basically are licensed to pay. They can get their money out, usually after meals, is the main time, but basically any time they can find the adult who ends up paying them. Any money that's left at the end of the week is returned to them, we don't hang on to it. On the way back from camp, they will stop and have a meal at a public restroom. So even though they're in Class B, they will have that opportunity. They don't need any extra money, that's also included in your fee, but no extra today. Adults going to camp. Ben, stand up. This man is your Scoutmaster of camp. So he's please stand up. Matthew, I need to see you after this meeting. And Ed, same with you, I need to talk to you after this meeting. We need a fourth adult. We absolutely have to have a fourth adult for the camp. One, at this point, we don't have enough seats to put the kids in the car. If you don't want to take a 7.5-hour trip up there, and a 7.5-hour trip back, you might as well stay for the week. But we have to have that fourth adult. It's a safety issue for us because if something happens, then 2 adults have to be with a scout, and we have to leave two adults behind. If you're not sure about any of this, get online and take the new safety awareness training. It's quite involved and very strict about safety procedures. So some parent here is going to have to volunteer to go to camp. It can't be leadership because of the situation we have in my mother-in-law. It can't be Brian because he has health issues to deal with. That's why we're letting Ben take on the responsibility this year. And hopefully everything will be fine. On Saturday when they come home, they get to check out on Friday night. So the only thing they'll have to do on Saturday morning is just like a Sunday morning when you've been on weekend outing. Putting away your tent, your tarp, and your personal stuff. Hopefully that can be done. Breakfast is delivered to the campsite, and hopefully you'll be on the road by 9 o'clock in the morning. That puts arrival back here at about 4:30 in the afternoon. But they still have to unpack the trailer before they can go. I know it's a long trip and they'll be tired and grungy and thoroughly miserable after a wonderful week on the water, but it has to be done. Because we turn around again and we start camping again in July, so it's one of those things. Does anybody have questions about camp? Mosquitoes, yes, you need mosquito repellent. Ticks are particularly bad this year, everywhere, doesn't matter where you go. But it wasn't cold enough this winter to cut the population back, and they are bad. So you'll have to watch the ticks, just like you did last year. They're not fun, but we can take care of them, and we will. No questions on cooking? Brian gets last, and we'll say it for this meeting.
What is this? I spoiled it.
We, on the last camp out, Matthew and I, we had a conversation where I was going to do a speech with all slang. Well, that wouldn't work out very well. I'd be awful at it, so I didn't. So all the bros are good now. You're safe. But anyway, when's school out, guys?
Friday.
Yesterday.
So next week you can start wearing size B's. So yeah, we do need another adult for scout camp. That is the awesome. So if you could help out, that'd be great. Other than that, we got other stuff planned this summer too, besides just summer camp. So we'll need help with that. We got the bike ride stuff. So anyway, and we got flag burning before scout camp. That's on Flag Day on the afternoon of the 14th. So watch for the times on that, and we'll talk about it in the meetings as well. So anyway, that's all I got. Thank you guys, and let's have a great summer.
Would the chunky monkeys please come up for a closing?
Have you thought of the blood and tears that have been shed for our nation throughout the years? We've won wars, but we have not yet learned to conquer our fears or hates. No, it has not been easy to keep our land free. Now the challenge is to pass on good news. So be proud that you are an American, hold your head high, think of these things when the flag passes by.
Color guard, attention. Audience, please rise. Forward mark. Color guard, roll. Scout salute. Color guard, retrieve the colors. Color guard, return to ranks. Two. Thank you for coming this evening. If you could assist in cleanup, that would be great.
You're cleaning this up. This is everything.